Hello world, welcome to MBanks Unfiltered, where I talk about almost anything. This video will be MMA Unboxing 22. Just more on Pacquiao. I did one on Pacquiao. I think it's like my 4th MMA Unboxing video. Somewhere early in my TubeView playlist. But yeah, just Max, or I'll say Kellerman Max. But just his points of view kind of seem Pacquiao nut huggery to me, or like, I don't know, like just a weird take on his Pacquiao pound for poundness, and better than Floyd pound for poundness. But here we go. All right, so this one from Disney, as you can see, or need this. Says Pacquiao could be number 2 pound for pound behind Ray Robinson. But here we go. Oh, and I'm gonna be in and out putting my little emphasis on some of these points where he like be overhyping to me, I guess. But here we go.
Number 1. Yeah, and then pound for pound. See, Pacquiao he started as a flyweight champ. Not just he started his career there. He was the champion at flyweight.
But he didn't dominate at flyweight, and then I think he like won like what, when he became champ, got like 3 defenses or something like that, and then got TKO'd by Bonsai Sangsurat. I think that's how you say his name. But I'm like, bro, that wasn't a really good point of like, okay, flyweight's a low weight, but whatever weight you at and become champ, that ain't it. So, but now the next point finna be Dookie to me too, I think. But let me see.
And then moved up. There's so many divisions between flyweight and junior middleweight where he also won a belt.
And yeah, so there's about 8 or 9 weight classes in between that. But it's like, did he do that all naturally? If he did it all naturally, cool. But I know for sure he's a performance enhancing drug user. I know it in my soul. I mean, I know in the media hasn't came out or showed anything about it, and I'm sure they try to protect him because he is a Mason and the Freemasons run this shit. I have a picture of Pacquiao being a Freemason, so I'm sure his steroid scandal or performance enhancing drug scandal will get under wraps because he's a Freemason. You know what I'm saying? Brotherhood, elite boy club bullshit. But yeah, so that multi-weight class shit, if all natural, cool, but he didn't, so not cool. So there's that on that weight class shit.
You know, even the fact that he could compete with Floyd Mayweather, who's a naturally bigger guy and one of the greatest pure boxers, Pacquiao's overall body of work.
He couldn't compete with him because he had to fight Floyd clean off of his performance enhancing drugs, and I think that's why he tore his shoulder, because his body's used to fighting on the roids. So when his body was off of it, he probably tried to do some roid shit with a non-roided body, and that's where the tears came in. If he want to use that torn rotator cuff as the reason he lost to Floyd.
You could have him second pound for pound behind Sugar Ray Robinson.
How come I'm watching highlights of him knocking people out though, as little as he is, man?
Steroids.
That dude. It's the calves, man. He's got those
HGH.
fast twitchies and those big calves jump in
EPO.
on you and generate a lot of power. Crazy hand speed and power from a southpaw. Really awkward, hard to beat, lightning fast. Pacquiao was all that.
Oh, he was all that, huh? Not real. Well, I guess it depends on how you look at it. If you cool with performance enhancing drug users, cool, or suspected performance enhanced drug users, cool. But if you did it all natural, cool. But yeah, highly doubt that. Alrighty, and here's this from what is it? Esfanus. Epic explanation by Max Kellerman. So yeah, I just typed in on TubeView Max Kellerman Pacquiao greater than Floyd, and it's ES News Boxing. Shout out to y'all, I guess. I think I used to roll with them, but not no more. Trying to limited my boxing there on this, but anytime I want to go back and see a classic, you know, I go back and see a classic. So let's hear Max break down Pacquiao's greaterness than Mayweatherness.
That guy. You got a lot of slack for saying Manny Pacquiao is a better pound for pound fighter than Floyd Mayweather. I actually disagreed with you.
Yes.
And tell us why.
By the way, I'm surprised that boxing fans, unless you're caping for a guy, this is pretty straightforward. Now, I said arguably, you could easily argue Floyd's side. I think you would probably lose the argument right now, but you know, like, depending on.
Oh shit, he said arguably. Well, damn. And my bad on the volume. I hope that first video wasn't too loud. If so, damn. But depending on how, when I go back and re-listen to this video, I might just post it. So sorry if that first part of ManKeller Max video was too loud, but oh well. Anyway. But yeah, okay. So he said arguably. Well, so let's hear his argument. Pacquiao side.
How well you argue it. We're talking about two upper echelon all-time greats.
You would lose to Floyd? You would argue Floyd? Is that what you're saying?
What's that?
You would lose the argument if you would argue.
Yeah, but guys, this isn't that hard. Let me give you an example, okay? I mean, everyone knows my argument, right? Or are we all playing dumb?
It's like Duran over Hagler.
Guys, let me make it real simple for you. Chocolatito, let's say he moves up and loses a tough fight 5 years from now to Terrence Crawford. Who's the better pound-for-pound fighter?
Assuming Chocolatito wins titles in between.
Right. Chocolatito moves up, wins all kinds of titles, and one day loses a close, tough fight to Terrence Crawford. I don't know.
But he's gotten older. He's grown out of the division.
Who?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but so is Terrence Crawford.
You can't make the weight.
But so is Terrence Crawford. I picked Terrence Crawford because he started 135. Floyd started 130. He turned pro. He's 130 pounds.
But Chocolatito was 20 pounds under his weight. So I'm saying like a guy like Floyd Mayweather who walks around at 152, 155 maybe.
But it's still where you fight. Pacquiao wasn't able to make flyweight. He was a flyweight who won the lineal championship.
He was able to make flyweight. He won the championship at flyweight. Got TKO'd at flyweight. He did make flyweight. What are you talking about? He was able to make flyweight. Maybe after getting murked at flyweight, then when he moved up, wasn't able to.
So if that's not the most, or one of the 2 or 3 most impressive things in the history of boxing, the fact that he could move up, give me an example of another flyweight who was the lineal champion, moved up, won a bunch of titles in between, and then was that good as a welterweight.
Titles are subjective, as you just said about Sugar Ray Leonard.
No, but I'm talking about lineal titles. Pacquiao won lineal titles, indisputable.
Lineal, like that lineal shit is bullshit, bro. Like lineal, like see. So I guess it depends on what do you feel about lineal then? Because like to me, lineal is trash depending on who you got it, who was a lineage from. If it was from No Name Scrubs, then there's that. So I guess give me a list of the lineals that he won them from to make lineal seem like it's worth a damn. Because what you just saying it don't make it worth a damn, you know. So that lineal shit is just trash.
Well, that's the man who beat the man, or else putting belts together. No one had ever done it before, ever. There have been some great flyweights. Finito Lopez was even smaller, but Mark Too Sharp Johnson, Jimmy Wild, Pancho Villa, Miguel Canto, a lot of great flyweights. No one ever did that. No one ever came close to dreaming about doing that, and then Pacquiao did it. So the fact that Pacquiao is even competitive with Floyd Mayweather, who's one of the greatest pure boxers ever, when he came up from flyweight, and so that's one in terms of the head-to-head competition. And do any of us believe that if they were the same size naturally, Floyd would beat Pacquiao? You really think that?
Floyd is better than Pacquiao.
You think he would beat Pacquiao if Pacquiao was a natural welterweight? So you
beat him at anyway.
Yeah, like he'll beat him at anyway. Like Floyd is a better style boxer. Pacquiao's just an overwhelming slugger. Like, man.
So if you made Floyd, you shrunk him down to a flyweight or a Pacquiao size, Floyd would beat him. A lot of Floyd's advantages on Pacquiao. It's not just boxing skill. It's he's able to impose.
That's the only advantage you need is skill. Other than that, you can use your natural whatever. So yes, he uses skill and then his height and reach. Yeah. So Floyd better. Right? And then pound for pound wise, if Pacquiao did it naturally, cool, but pound for pound wise, I mean, yeah, he moved up, but he wasn't dominant in anything he moved up in. He got murked at flyweight by that bonsai dude. Been having Marquez problems. When he moved up to super featherweight for that first time, Morales murked him, so he had to get super roided up and then just look brand new against Morales and stuff. But yeah.
use that boxing skill. He's a naturally bigger fighter with enough pop to keep guys like Canelo honest. And he's longer. That's a lot of it. But, I mean, you could argue the other way, of course. But the idea that what I'm saying is far-fetched, if you come to it from that point of view, you either don't know enough about boxing or you're being dishonest. That's like a basic dishonest position.
Nah, I think he just in this Pacquiao dream world and don't really care if he on performance-enhancing drugs or not, and don't care about his competition or his strength of competition.
You act as though that there's not an argument there. And in fact, I really don't have a horse in the race. I always thought Mayweather was going to beat Pacquiao. I never thought Pacquiao was going to beat him. I prefer pure boxers. But if you want to ask me, I was a little kid rooting for Sugar Ray Leonard to beat Roberto Duran. But if you say who's a better pound-for-pound fighter, Sugar Ray Leonard or Roberto Duran, it's Roberto Duran. Not only did he accomplish everything he accomplished, but when they went head-to-head at Sugar Ray's best weight, you know, it was like even up.
I'm going to humbly disagree with you.
Of course.
That's fine.
Yeah,
We have
sure.
an opinion.
Absolutely.
Were you surprised that it got so much attention, Max, when you said that? And everybody...
No, because...
Man. But, man, I hope the sound don't interfere with me wanting to redo this one, because I kind of like how this one ended up. But, yeah, I don't know, like a lot of these Disney-owned employees nowadays, or at least like the last 6 or something years, I don't really care about their takes sometimes, unless it's like something I want to talk about how off the wall it was to me or something like that. But yeah, but I do like when another employee praises one. So when they praise Max on, in this boxing, oh man, he's all that boxing, boxing. I'm like, I mean, he'll make like normal points that make sense to people that know boxing. Like Floyd's a great defensive fighter. Yup, the regular boxing fans know that, duh. But he goes in this realm of program bullshit, and not want to talk about the drug cheats who want a nut hug. You know, just pretty much talk like a program bot, and that shit's just funny to me sometimes. And just wanted to make a video on a couple clips. But yeah, just a little something, man. Hopefully the sound is cool. Y'all be cool. Keep your stress low. Don't be scared of nothing. Be prepared for everything. Peace.